A national border crisis has led to an overflow of migrants locally. A shelter in East Austin is packed with refugees, squeezing in more than double its capacity over the past few months.
KXAN's Caprariello takes us inside the cramped quarters and speaks to asylum seekers trying to find a safe place to call home.
Make country upside down.
28-year-old Mohammed Elmi has lived a life most of us can't imagine.
It's a long way, and it's rough. It's dangerous.
He's talking about his journey from Somalia to our American border. Elmi fled violence and corruption, traveling through South America to get here.
I passed through 11 countries.
Doing it any way he can.
Walking past both.
Elmi is one of dozens of migrants packed into Casa Marianella. The staff says overcrowding at detention centers on the southern border has filled this East Austin shelter to the brim. Lately, the shelter has housed 86 people. The capacity, 38.
We don't know that they're coming. They just arrive on our doorstep.
These migrants are documented and have passed through legally, but they still go through a long waiting period. The refugees I spoke to told me life in the detention centers on the border is unbearable.
Thousands of people right now backed up on the border with Mexico, in Laredo and other places in shelters there, who are waiting for a chance to cross the border. So we know there's a lot more people coming.
But if granted asylum, these people can start a new life. Take Elmi, for example. He's now a Lyft driver and wants to become a lawyer. Casa Marianella sees that potential in people and wants others to help too.
This isn't just an issue of us, this is an issue of our community and people who are coming to our community looking for help.
Caprariello, KXAN News.
Last year, Casa Marianella resettled 425 people through its shelters. Again, these are people who are documented migrants legally allowed to seek refuge within our borders. The shelter is always looking for sponsors to help take in families, while Casa helps search for more permanent housing. The situation is further complicated by the fact that Texas pulled out of the refugee resettlement program in 2016. Now, at the time, Governor Greg Abbott said that the federal government didn't address the state's security concerns. Resettlement's funded by the federal government, and it was managed by the state until that point. Now organizations have had to take the lead. Even so, Texas leads the nation in the number of resettled refugees this year. Same thing happened last year. So far, more than 1,800 people have been resettled within the state.